Hello Taurus, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your December mid-monthly love reading and everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings. All of that is in the description box below for you. And the tarot course as well as the hour Zoom readings are both on sale right now for $55, and everything that you'll need to know about scheduling is in the description box below for you. Alright, let's take a look and see what we have going on for you guys. You have the Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups. You have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's somebody that you're missing. And I do feel like some days you feel like you're just trying to get by. You're just trying to keep it together. You got the Two of Pentacles here, which to me sometimes can just feel like trying to manage things, just trying to keep it all together. Got the Five of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of like looking back at the past. The Queen of Cups, you know, being sad. I feel like you're sad. I feel like you miss somebody here. I feel like there's some things that you want to say. Like, I feel like there's actually quite a bit that you would like to say, but I do feel like you're very hesitant to do that. Got this King of Swords here, and I think that's why. I think it's because somebody here has been very detached, very cutting. Some of you guys even very cold or cruel with their words. Just very cold, and it's like, even though there's things you want to say, it's like you don't want to go, you don't want to deal with that energy. You don't want to receive that from them again. You have the Five of Cups. I feel like there's something you're still grieving. You know, there's sadness, regret, disappointment, loss here. And you have the Seven of Cups as well. Some of you guys at times, I feel like you can feel this person's energy and you feel, you know, maybe they're going to come back around. Maybe this is going to work out. You know, maybe we're going to reconcile. But then sometimes I feel like you also wonder, the Seven of Cups can be a card of illusions. I think sometimes you wonder, like, am I being real with myself? You know, is this something that's really going to happen, or should I start to try to let go? It does feel a little bit heavy, Taurus. Some of you guys could be triggered by the holidays, or, you know, it's just a little bit challenging right now. But let's take a look and see. We're going to be looking at the person that you're dealing with or asking about here, thinking about here. We're going to be taking a look and see what their feelings are towards you, their intentions are towards you. We're going to look and see what their next actions and behaviors are towards you, how they're viewing you at this time, as well as a potential outcome. All right, Taurus. The signs I'm seeing so far are Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces. We'll see what else comes up. And the Devil. The Ace of Cups. And the Moon card. So you have Capricorn energy, more Pisces energy, Cancer here too. Libra here at the bottom of the deck. You have the Four of Swords. So I definitely feel like this is somebody, there's no communication, no contact. Now they do have this Devil energy for their feelings towards you. They could feel like things got to kind of an unhealthy place between the two of you. I am going to want to clarify that, but that also kind of feels like they could have their own, it feels like their own fears surrounding this situation. We have the Death card. So I feel like some of you guys just had a really unhealthy, if it wasn't that the connection got to an unhealthy place, it could be that there was just a really unhealthy breakup. You know, the breakup could have got very messy or toxic, or I feel like they behaved, they could have said things, done things that were maybe a little bit out of character for them, or just, you know, that they're having some regrets about. Now, the Four of Swords can definitely be a card of reflection as well, and I feel like they're reflecting over the ending here. the way that either why things ended, the way that things ended, or just how the breakup itself went. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. We got the Queen of Swords here. Now, the Ace of Cups does represent emotions overflowing. You know, I feel like they could think about having a conversation with you here, but I do feel like it's very emotional. Emotional for them, emotional for you. They could know that you're having a hard time letting go, Taurus, as well, with that Devil energy, because it can represent like obsession or codependency. I'm not saying that you're obsessed, but it's like attached. You know, they could feel like you're having a hard time letting go, and maybe that's why it's best not to have conversations, not to talk about things here. Tell me about this Moon energy. We got the Five of Cups, a lot of water energy here, and I just think it's just because it's a very emotional situation. So there could be some things that are hidden, or they could, but for me, I do feel like there could be things that are hidden, but I don't think that they're like things being done behind your back or anything like that. I think it's more they have some thoughts and feelings that they kept hidden. So this could have felt like they just really sprung things on you, Taurus, and it could have felt like very out of nowhere for you, but it's because there was a lot of thoughts and feelings that had been building up for them that they had been keeping to themselves. Now, I do feel like sometimes they do think about having a conversation with you, because I do feel like they have done some reflecting on, you know, how things ended, and I do feel like there's some things that they're feeling bad about, they have some regrets about, okay? Because they do have this Five of Cups here, which is a card of sadness, regret, and disappointment. But it's almost like the Moon card can sometimes represent needing to handle, like, proceeding with caution, okay? Because there's things that you're not aware of, and I feel like for them, they're not really sure where you're at with things right now. Okay, so even though there's a part of them that would like to kind of talk about things and kind of smooth some things over, I also feel like they're not wanting to make things worse or drag things back up if it's not going to be what's best. I hope that makes sense for you guys. How do they view Taurus at this time? We have the Magician, so they could still feel like you still want this, and they are still very attached to this, and that could be why they're hesitant to communicate. The potential outcome, though, we do have the Knight of Swords, so it does look like there is going to be some kind of movement or communication here. So let's take a look at this. Ooh, okay, well, I'm losing all kinds of things here. Tell me about this Knight of Swords, please. Why is that here? Got the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. You know, even though I think they're hesitant and they're feeling like, you know, they want to proceed with caution, it does look like there is going to be some kind of communication. Now, whether you decide to be the one that reaches out and talks to them, or whether they do, the Wheel of Fortune to me can definitely be a shift in the energy. It can be a comeback around with the Four of Wands here. That can be, you know, I think it's going to be a successful conversation either way, even if it is just to clear the energy. You got the Four of Wands here, and the Four of Wands can be like reaching a goal, a finish line, an accomplishment, a celebration. So I do really like that. It can be stepping into a new chapter as well. Sometimes I see the Four of Wands as kind of like portal energy. Now, some of you guys could feel like this is your twin flame. You can have a very strong connection with this person. You do kind of have that 11-11 energy coming up here. But that is what I have for you. I hope that this helps. Now, if this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you next time.